All right, so I went to Ben Nevis recently, the highest peak in England, managed to successfully summit that, managed to successfully get to the top, and what an experience. What a phenomenal experience. Someone like me, someone that literally cannot do like ultra athletic things, managed to hike Snowdon last month, and I'm telling you, I was struggling, man. So Ben Nevis was going to be a challenge, and it was definitely something that I was like, how am I going to do this? But I managed to go on a few runs in between, managed to kind of prepare myself, and guess what? Managed to climb to the top. Went with Hamza, the famous YouTuber, like self-improvement YouTuber, top guy, a very good friend, and we went with a big group. Anyway, the whole trip taught me something very, very valuable. If there was one thing that I could take out of the recent trip to Scotland, to the Highlands, was how to be present and what it means to be present. Now, I'm someone that's meditated for a very long time. You can say it's a bit of an unfair advantage of mine, but since I was 14, I have been very fortunate to be involved in meditation circles, in groups of meditative sessions where we meditate together in a group form. So I've learned a thing or two about meditation on the way. However, what I learned recently definitely hit the nail on the head. It reaffirmed my belief in meditation. It reaffirmed my belief in presence and what it means to be present. So we were in a countryside. Myself, Stuart, Leon, and Manu, 4 of us. Top guys, them 3. Honestly, best people that I could have stayed with for 3 nights. Was absolute, like, I can't actually explain how good the trip was and how amazing it was to stay with those guys, and what I learned, and just how good the energy, the vibes were. Anyway, Leon was like, I want to go for a cold plunge. So we all went to this nearby waterfall, and them guys took a cold plunge, absolutely rated, top G's. We then climbed up the little like mountain that we had to climb down to get to the waterfall, and there was a bench there, right? So we sat on the bench, and the boys were like, let's meditate, let's do a group meditation. So I asked Leon to lead it, and he was like, nah bro, you lead it, you know, you're the best man for it. So cool. So I was like, cool. Anyway, we started meditating. So I was like, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in, and we began to meditate. All we could hear was the sounds of the waterfall on our left hand side, and the sounds of birds chirping, right? Like birds making their noises that they make, right? And we were completely just in that moment for a second, for like a few minutes. During the meditation, it felt like I was completely detached from that place, whilst also attached to the sounds of that place, which is a bit of a weird phenomena to describe and explain, but I'll try my best to do so anyway. So imagine this: we're there with our eyes closed, and we are meditating, the 4 of us. Myself and Stuart were sat on the bench, Leon and Manu were stood in front of us, and we're just closing up. We just had our eyes closed and we're meditating. We're really focusing on the breath, really focusing on the sounds around us, really trying to stay present. And all of a sudden, it's like I completely like disappeared from that place. Like, imagine there's a cardboard box, and like you enter that cardboard box. That's what it felt like. Like, it felt like I've entered this place, and now I didn't know who was around me. All I was aware of was the sounds of the waterfall, the sounds of those birds chirping. But I forgot that the boys were with me. I forgot that I'm sat on a bench. I forgot that I'm around nature. Rather, I was completely in that moment, in nature, with the waterfall, with the birds and everything else. And it felt indescribable. It felt like I felt completely empty, completely at present, completely at peace. It was an amazing experience. Eventually, after a few minutes had passed, then I thought, okay, let's get back into reality now. So I was like, okay guys, let's open our eyes slowly. We opened our eyes, and bro, I can't tell you how much it just hit me at that point. Like, it hit all of us, because it was as if we've just woken up and all these mountains are around us, the waterfall is there, the boys are there, and bro, we all just had a massive smile on our face, man. Like, it was indescribable, and they all felt the same. Leon was telling me his experience, and he said that when he was meditating during our meditation session, he felt like, he was like, Atik, it felt like you were like 10 meters away from me. Like, we were he felt like he completely detached from the place and entered into a state of presence. So the state of presence is when you're present, you know that you're present. It's as if you're empty yet completely focused at the task at hand. And hiking a mountain, climbing a mountain, is the perfect way to experience presence. Because when we were climbing that mountain, it was tough, bro. Like, it was difficult. But every step of the way, I was like, right, one step at a time, keep trekking, keep going. And then we eventually got to the top. We obviously took a few breaks to recover, have a bit of a breather, drink some water, have a piece of fruit. But the presence that surrounded us was unbelievable. And I'm so grateful to have been present and to have experienced presence firsthand. And it's something that I managed to feel a lot during the group meditations, and it's something that I really enjoy. And maybe on this channel, I think I'm going to upload a group meditation session for us one day. It's an idea that's come to mind. I think you'll really benefit from it. I benefit from it. And I host group meditation sessions for the boys locally. And we just experienced it with the boys at Ben Nevis. And it was out of this world, man. The second meditation session that we done was on the last day. And that was beautiful, man. That was so beautiful. In fact, like, one of the boys started to cry. Like, he was wiping his tears after meditation. I was indescribably, like, couldn't stop smiling. Leon was like, I can't take the smile off my face. Stuart was like, I've never experienced anything like that before. So presence is such a big blessing, and it's such a gift. And it's a skill, a tool that we use. We need to harness it. You know, we need to like tap into it, and we need to keep working at it, keep experiencing it, keep traveling, keep going on mountains, keep hiking. Me, as someone who has never like hiked before like Snowdon. I think I'd done Snowdon like a very, very, very long time ago before that. I did actually. But apart from that, like in years and years and years, I've never hiked. I wouldn't consider myself like ultra fit or anything, not even. I've got like a little belly still that I'm trying to get rid of. If I can do it, and I can tell you the benefits of it, like there's something that you definitely should aim to do. Go hiking, man. It's so much easier than you think it is in the sense of organizing, and like we try and make things so much difficult for us, like, and the boys really reaffirmed this for me this weekend, like make things as frictionless as possible for you if you want to succeed in something. So that's it for today, man. That's all I wanted to talk about, presence. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I hope you benefit from the video. I'll see you on the next one for sure, and I really look forward to speaking with you again. Take care, have a good one, have a great day. Peace out.